For Styer, he's playing 3 matches. No clear shot on the one. Nicely controlled though. 2 matches today for Styer. He's also pairing up with Jewel.
Where you are here? Got a push, don't you?
Big day. After the break, the choice whether to play a push out or the kick shot.
No matter what, we're going to get saved.
Yeah.
Just got to take it. Got to take getting hooked, I'd say.
So the clock is ticking. You don't have forever to think about what to do. It's a difficult push out considering the position of the 7, the 2, the 9. Pretty big margin to find hiding with the cue ball.
Huh?
It's tough to
Yes, that late rolling 5 ball proved very inconvenient for the USA.
Because of the angle that they have left on that 1, they can maneuver the cue ball, Feijen, towards the area behind the 9, but he can't give so much speed to the 1. He can bank the 1 back to the 6. Good shot. Easy to hit this ball. Oh, they even have a clear sight on the 1. So Styer lining up for the pop to the corner.
Wide out, please. Thank you.
Let's see how steady his back arm is in this opening rack. Oh, that's some cueing, Phil. Off of the rail.
Well, of course, he made the first big mistake of this year's Mosconi Cup, missing a 7 ball at a vital stage of the introductory team match. But there was no mistake there.
Okay, quiet, please.
It's always difficult controlling the cue ball coming off an object ball that's hanging between the jaws of the pocket. Preferably you put the cue ball close to a rail, short rail or long rail. This is not ideal. Both corner pockets available for the 5, so.
No.
Right. You got 12 seconds.
Needs to make sure that the cue ball doesn't come to rest close to a rail. That's all.
Good shot, Miller.
That was my mom.
2 players involved in this match trying to predict 100% records. Styer, 2 wins out of 2. So too, Ouschan. Something's got to give.
That's it. Big miss from Styer. That's a big miss, and the crowd is making him sulk.
Extension called. It's all good.
2 words, extremely unexpected.
Second
great cut
round,
on that
please.
1
Thank
ball.
you. Thanks. Quiet down.
Good news for Tyler and Styer is that it's a big miss, but early in the match. That's gonna hurt. Niels is the only one on the team that knows what it feels like to lose in the Mosconi Cup. He's been there. Even lost 11-2 one year.
And the captain knows the hurt as well. Shamat was on the team when Europe were trounced 12-1 in 2001.
Styer will prove to be costly. They could have and should have drawn first blood, the two young Americans. They didn't, so it's 1-0 in favor of Team Europe. Ouschan and Niels Feijen in the lead.
Hold on the 3, wasn't he?
Good shot. And not.
He's in the 3 and puts fuel behind the 5. It's hard not to leave in front of his side, though. Yeah. Oh, just hit the 3 full and they'll go on the other side of the 4. Just draw back a little bit.
Oh, what a touch. It's a nice little shot. Even though they've left the 3 in front of the side pocket, it was a predicament. From where he was, he played a nice shot. Skyler did. I think there was a trace of unwanted side on the ball.
Start a clock, please.
Well, I'd like to see a replay of that actually to see whether any contact was made on the object ball.
On the way in?
On the way back out.
Yeah, but you need to hit the rail after contact.
I know, that's going to make it even harder for Feijen to take, isn't it?
Nice little turnover there. His missed 5 ball in rack 1 and then the missed 3 by Niels. He had to play rail first, but still, for a player of Niels' caliber, was almost a shoe-in. Even on this shot, you could see it was a simple roll shot, but a lot of backswing. And Tyler played it, and he has overrun the mark a bit. Some pressure here. Just make the ball come off the rail. Don't try to do too much. Playing 2 shots for parity.
Well, it's 2 racks this evening so far. They've been shared and they've revolved around a couple of mistakes. 1-1, I think we're going to be in for a very tight evening's pool, Alex.
Yeah, toe to toe. Races to 5, especially a long evening for Skylar Woodward. He'll be prepared. Shane, most stable time on opening day.
Yeah.
Billy Thorpe on day 2, day 3. That's where Woodward gets signature. Mosconi Cup.
I know. But if you hit it hard, you don't get a shot because there's a cut. Break.
This was the bank on the 2 that was misjudged by some way in the end. Actually, if any contact had been made on the orange ball there, it would have probably gone in.
Yeah, anytime you cut the ball when you play a bank shot, as did Ouschan, the object ball will pick up a side spin because of the cut. Friction-induced English, they call it. If you play it softer, more delicate, it turns the ball more away from the intended line. You have more margin if you play with more speed. The need for speed on the break. This is something that was bugging the American players yesterday when breaking from that right side, that the corner ball was not finding a pocket. Whether they see enough of the one to pocket it, clearly not. If they see part of the one, it will be a difficult safety. Because the one would be difficult to protect.
Just to let you know, it's a 30-second shot clock in operation at this tournament. And in each rack, both sides have got one 30-second extension, which was taken there.
I don't know how much the 5 ball is blocking the path to the 1.
Where you want it.
Push.
Push out goal. But the full cue, it could have been a jump shot. Styer, we all witnessed him playing some marvelous jump shots on day 1 against Niels Feijen, who's one of the best in the world. But they've decided, Woodward and Styer, to get it back. Where's the one going? Yeah, that's 9 ball. You have 6 pockets. And fortune often favors the brave.
And Styer can't complain because he fluked a jump shot in his singles against Feijen on evening 1.
Yeah, there's no use cursing the luck factor in 9 ball. Part of the game. The shot making is part of the game as well. Beautiful cut shot by Albin. Judging his body language, his reaction. I don't know whether Niels sees enough of the 3.
Scratch here.
For luck.
The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. The fluke and then the scratch.
Yeah. The rolls, the rolls.
And what did it leave? A pretty elementary 3-9 combination. And with that, the smiles return to the American faces. The reason? They lead by 2 racks to 1.
There's no Boyes, there's no Nick Vandenberg, there's no Ralph Souquet, players that Niels has had on his side for many years.
Well, I'll repeat the statistic
Push up.
Push out, Cole.
And again, the need to give away control of the table. Giving away choice. Don't know if there's any value in attacking the 1. The safety is difficult.
Yeah? But
I don't know. And kicking from behind, kick and stick is risky.
The ball will come backwards if you hit it with speed.
Spin that
You know what I
cue
mean?
ball a bit too much. And the cue ball could keep on floating
Focus on getting
towards
those
the
cue ball to the side
pocket.
of it.
Top right. Kick and stick, but watch out for the cue ball. Fortune favors the brave, and actually there was no fortune involved. He knew the risk, but he judged it to perfection.
I had to make sure I hit him enough to get a rail, too. Yeah, I know it. Got bad luck leaving wide open, you know what I
He
mean?
played a poor shot in
And the
Oakland
one
with
drop
his
out of the
match
rail.
style style.
Kind of bad luck. You hit it good.
Has compensated that. He's coming with the goods in this Mosconi Cup, Tyler Styer. He'll go home a different man. Do it again, Sam. Did it too good. Would have liked to cheat the pocket a bit.
Extension called.
Couple of ways to attack this 2-ball. Hit it thin, try to carry him the 5. Or a half ball hit to bank the 2-ball back towards the 6 and 9. And the 5-ball to hold the cue ball there. To create distance and possibly a snooker. I think he's playing the latter option.
collective groan slash sigh.
Yeah, any pool fan in the world really make time, save money, make sure to be here next year or in Vegas next year and here in Ali Pali 2 years from now, because this really is a pool festival. Nice shot there.
In the light of his missed 5-ball in rack number 1, Styer will be taking nothing for granted, and that's the way it should be.
good shot sets Woodward up nicely, because Woodward has to play a good positional shot now, because the 6 doesn't present that much positional margin. They're silencing the crowd. On social media, there are pool fans complaining about the boisterous crowd, but I think it's all right.
People complaining on social media? Never.
Stone-faced Styer. Laid back Woodward. About their business.
Extension called.
This is the new generation of American pool.
Okay, quiet down now, please. Quiet down, please.
Using the full pocket in order to hold the cue ball.
It is to the visitors. Woodward and Styer getting another rack on their side of the ledger. And the faces of the Europeans tell their own story. Lines and expressions of concern.
I'll tell you, Phil, this morning I did not see a collective enjoyed breakfast by Team Europe as on other days. Difficult to stay united in times of crisis. It's a crisis that they are facing.
Well, the music is telling us the boys are back in town, and it's the Americans who are back in London. Absolutely determined. This was the jump and the bank that went astray.
Yeah, and then Woodward had to come with a strong shot on the 2, which he did. And after that, cool, calm, and collected clearance the dish.
Leading 3 racks to 1.
Point on the board, 3-1. And the break, how strong is that for an opening match on day 3?
Quiet down, please. Thank you.
Down. Table is not cooperating today.
Absolutely correct, Alex. You know, the first 2 days.
The distance between the short rail and the 2 allows for a nice kick and stick. The type of shot we've seen before from this young man, Tyler Styer from Wisconsin. Before he didn't need spin. Now he needs quite a bit. Deflection, swerve, all to account for. Didn't manage to get underneath the Tudor enough.
Sooner or later, preferably sooner from a European perspective, Ouschan and Feijen have got to start to pounce.
Bounce or grind and squeeze. As long as they get that point. And get some rhythm. Rhythm comes with every subsequent shot where the cue ball lands where it was intended to land. Educated guess. luxury. No discussion. Niels decides what he wants Ouschan to play. Often a recipe for success in doubles play. Not too much deliberation. Play as if you're playing for yourself.
And now down the rail, the 4-9 combination.
There's some distance between the rail and the 9, and Ouschan is looking to play the 4 into the rail. Gives you a bit more margin. Somewhat easier to aim.
Fit out.
It was a vitally important round for the Europeans to win, and the crowd are back in full voice. You can never write off Ouschan and Feijen. They've won so much, and they're well capable of completing a full-scale recovery here. The USA lead reduced to 3-2.
Yeah, dry break by Woodward. A safety by Niels, and Styer, who didn't manage to resave. From there, playing towards a 4-9 combination to win the 5th rank in this match. Now the table isn't breaking soft tonight, meaning that the corner ball isn't flying in consistently. And that will plant a seed of doubt in every player's head. Makes it more difficult to decide upon the speed to hit the break with.
Quiet down, please. Thank you.
Stubbornness is a good thing in pool. Foundation of belief. Two balls down. Intended ball, the corner ball not finding a pocket. Little bit of concern, but at least they're having a shot on the 1. Luxury in this match. And a big pressure shot here for Niels. Especially because he has to do more than just hit that 1 in the right place. It's good spin and speed to get shape on the 2. It looked like he took an educated guess. He was trying to cinch the ball and giving it enough speed, hopefully, to get a shot on the 2. The direction of the cue ball didn't seem like he played it with enough spin to avoid collision with any of those 3 balls.
Extension call. Quiet down now, please.
Well, he ran back to his chair. Did Ouschan for his jump cue, but they still need the extension. The time extension, that is. And that was just nowhere near. Hush descends over 2,500 people. A sickening hush.
Now, it's so interesting how in previous years when Team Europe, their players, were the aggressors in the Mosconi Cup, the American fans had something to say about the roles and the luck factor in favor of the Europeans. It's different. It's the other way around, but as so often, the player at the table seems to know who's playing the better pool.
Another tester for the youngster.
Can't float it in. Because then, on the new cloth, he risks colliding with the 6 or even ending up behind it. Actually, this is the type of shot he asked me a question about 2 weeks ago. Need to play this with the center ball. Or drag it. And down the pipe she goes.
Nothing extravagant in terms of position. Bang on.
Yeah, bang on, and you know, landing nicely in between the rail and the 6. If you're swimming upstream, you're getting funny angles and awkward positions. Not for Styer and Woodward.
One of those players who leans into the shot with both legs bent. But that was straight queuing.
Yeah, they're playing so good. He's playing so good. The whole team is playing good. Deservedly so. When that 9 goes down, 4-2 will be on the board. And they'll be on the hill in this first match.
4-2 it is, Alex, and here's another downer for this European pairing. Look at that little dot next to Styer and Woodward. They break off. Next, on the hill.
No, but it was broke on both sides.
Coaching by Shane, coaching by Jeremy.
It went the second one with the same exact direction. It didn't go.
I did simply break on the break. Because they haven't been making balls.
Yeah, that's why I didn't try to get all the way home and then try to make the ball and get down where he had to cut.
When you go to the table to break, you have to have a clear idea of the speed, the spin, and the thickness of the hit on the 1.
You got it?
Well, you know far better than me, Alex, but Shane Van Boning at every tournament he plays becomes an absolutely inscrutable student of the break and how the table is reacting.
Breaking like he means it. That's what you do. The finish line in sight. Don't play those winning chances half-heartedly. A lot of interesting pool playing to be done in this rack. Tester on the 1 for Skyler. And 7 blocking 1 pocket for the 5.
Down, thank you.
When the cue ball is so close to the object ball, it is so difficult
Close to the ball.
to judge. And
Close to the ball.
he's confirming that there.
An in-depth analysis by Woodward. Too close to the ball. But you don't win by ducking.
Extension ball.
Straight. Straight.
Stand it forward like 1-2 balls.
Here. Slide the cue ball, let it pick up a trace of forward rotation on the way to the 1. Trace.
The dominant eye of Albin Ouschan is the left eye. That's why he cues under it. Completely the opposite. Fire.
Yeah, one thing, it's the vision center. Well, that's very technical. Niels has just one eye working for him. Guy on the right. A kick and stick. I see a kick and stick hitting from behind. It's relatively easy to judge impact on the 5 because they're so close. This is sitting perfect. You can play it with a stop shot, you can play it with topspin. You can focus on the cue ball or focus on the 5. Put the 5 behind the 6. Or do both. Yeah, so that's what Niels did. He didn't have the perfect angle to get on that 5 ball. He pocketed the 4, ran into the ball, hoping to get some sort of a shot. This is some sort of a result, putting the Americans in jail.
In jail, perhaps without parole.
This way,
This is a
I like
red
going
line
2
scratcher.
rails slow at it, trying to put the 5 on the
Well,
side.
still,
All right.
playing this shot 10 times, I would expect, even on the TV table, Styer to legally contact the 5 8 times out of 10. It's a big ball. Oh, and he played it with a lot of guts. He played it with a lot of guts. He didn't whack it.
Oh, great
Had
shot,
to go
Tom.
lucky. Great shot, played with finesse.
Good little hit. I didn't think you could get down far enough. That's why I said
Darren
2 rails.
Appleton, an icon in the history of pool, in the history of the Mosconi Cup, has come in today to assist Marcus Chamet in helping the guys.
The devil is there.
Cross side. Leaving a funny angle, a not so funny angle actually for Ouschan. Yeah, he recognized the natural path for the cue ball. Instead of slow rolling it, playing an unnatural stroke. Take those 3 rails for the cue ball.
Back and forth. Back and forth.
Center ball. Cue ball will go up and down straight to get back to that second diamond. The side pocket is tight. Get a little off the rail there. To the corner, he could play to hold the cue ball or go back and forth. He's playing to the side pocket.
We just knew they would be stubborn, that they wouldn't succumb easily. Feijen and Ouschan remain alive in what is an absolutely critical match for the European cause. Captain Chamet enters the fray, trying to offer encouragement and inspiration. The USA leads 4-3, and what's more, Europe break in rack 8.
Both L's were broke, but I didn't hit it hard. It flew right at it. Yeah, it forced it.
Safety on that 5 ball. The kick where he had to hit the 5. He gave Niels Feijen a lot to do. Feijen played that cross side bank. A nice cut shot on the 6 by Ouschan. Just as you would expect from 2 former world champions. Niels Feijen, even the 2-time world champion. 9 ball in straight pull. And he's up for the break in rack 8.
10 matches completed in this Mosconi Cup. Only one so far has gone to the wire. The very first, the team match. Europe would love to make it 2.
Standing a bit higher, Niels on the break. Making room for the follow-through. Cue ball tracking towards the corner pocket. Woodward and Styer surely happy with the outcome, even though that cue ball didn't drop. At least not an open shot, not an open position.
Cue ball, 1 ball past the 8, flying 3-4.
Deliberation between players in a doubles match, often not because one player wouldn't see the options, but just to help in the process of decision making. Bit of confirmation.
The shot.
It's nice if you're not sure about the shot that you think would be the right shot in that situation. It's nice to have Niels Feijen at your back, whispering in your ear that that's exactly the shot to play for.
So, 10 seconds. Extension.
This football to hit this.
Dude, I say whack it.
An island in the Pacific.
Make sure you hit it. Just give it a whack.
Give it a whack. Make sure to hit it. Lagging, stunning.
Know what I mean, mother beans?
Whatever stroke you need, the highest probability of contacting that one.
Send her for a ride.
Settle down now, please. Thank you.
Stunning the ball.
5 seconds.
Can use the pocket as a reference, and then a bit shorter. Send her for a ride, Woodward said.
Here we go.
Ride to paradise.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta hit
All the
that.
good things will happen. A big difference between the last year and previous years.
That's what we were talking
USA
about.
was giving away ball in hand from snooker positions. They failed to contact the ball, thereby missing a chance to get lucky.
Wow, that was more than a ride. It was Route 66.
They needed this. Niels winning that cue ball behind the 7. Don't be happy. You sit in your chair. Just like in poker, beware of the river card.
Okay, quiet, please. Quiet down, thank you.
There's 9 ball for you. Twists and turns. Snookered on the 3, but tying up the 4 and 7.
20 seconds.
It's
I really wanna make it.
consolence.
Jump it. Well, you got 15 seconds. Yeah, the ticket's
They
Quiet,
won't
please.
overclock these two
Thank you.
because, of course, their
8.
extension has already been taken.
Interesting little layout here. 7 balls on the table, the 4 and 7 tied up.
The 4's tied up. Jump 5 or 9. Right.
The 5 only has the combination to the 6 to play for.
Anything?
Feijen and Ouschan calling the extension, so none of the teams have an extension left.
I can't go for it.
Go for it.
No, not go for it.
No.
I think he crossed it over. You're going to open his balls up. You like just following it here, all the way around?
Very well.
Yeah?
Following here.
Let's see what else.
Well, Niels says crossing it over, sending the 3 towards the 4 and
Whatever
7,
you
it would
do.
open up the balls. And they used that as an argument to not play the shot, but play it a little thinner. Play the 3 towards the 8.
Just to get out of the way.
Yeah, they didn't find a
four-
solution.
four
I think
sevens
they could have
first
crossed it.
Three down there.
Even in the area there.
USA distance and a lot of congestion.
Yeah, do that then. Because then maybe we get more in. Maybe get the
Out of the side pocket, the 3 ball. Not really foreseeable future. Why not play defense? Now this could have been a snooker,
Hey, that's a goofy spot. The way that three's landing.
but it's a goofy spot, Woodward says. And it is. As expected. As expected, but nothing lost for Styer and Woodward.
A lot of Filipinos, they think it's this kind of soft because you can hit the top side and the side and kind of get iffy. I don't even make it. Hit it. All right, go ahead.
Just hit it.
There's
I
no
think
point
this
really
is
making it.
difficult enough. Make sure to hit the ball. Try to not do too much. Even good players will try too often to play an Effie, an Efren Reyes. Sometimes you need to recognize that you're in a trap. And they'll be in another trap, I expect, 2 shots from now. A little bit awkward for Ouschan because the 4 ball will track towards the side pocket on the left. To work it a bit, that 4. That's why he played a rolling shot instead of a stop shot. More difficult to control. Hasn't defended as tight as he would like to have to. So there's lights at the end of the tunnel for Ouschan and Feijen. Ball in hand.
I didn't know you could get around it that easy.
He's sitting ready for a 5-6 combination.
I hit it thin, I get behind the 5. Yeah, I know. I've seen it when what you're trying to do, but
Yes,
I didn't
ball in
think you
hand
could get
because
around it.
foul committed because no cushion was contacted.
As intended, an angle on the 5. Task always when playing a combination to control ball 1 and 5. And with this angle, Ouschan can lag the ball. Good stuff.
I believe, Alex, this is the lengthiest rack of the entire Mosconi Cup this year anyway. And not only the lengthiest, in many respects, one of the most important.
Yes, far enough to give Ouschan choice. He can stay on the top side of the 8 ball or draw back. Now Niels Feijen not talking to Ouschan. Doubles play. If you can, try to not interfere with the process that the shooting player is in. as emotional as Ouschan will get.
Getting the cue ball away from the cushion as much as he could have done. It looks like the first match this evening is going the distance. To a deciding round, but we're going now. The break is the Americans, but under this kind of pressure, anything can and probably will happen.
Yeah, Ouschan and Feijen putting up a great fight. Former MVPs in Mosconi Cup, especially Niels, the veteran. Skill, show knowledge, and showing heart. I'm rolling over to these two youngsters.
Immense, gigantic, gargantuan, whatever you like to call it. This rap could have far-reaching implications. If America go 7-4 up overall, that's a psychological mountain for the Europeans to climb. If they can get back to trail only 6-5, it's very much game on.
Yeah, the Greek fans ready for Kazabubu. Alex Kazakis will be up in the next match. He will be playing against Styer, Woodward, man breaking here. The red 9, decisive.
Quiet down.
Nice little pop, more than a pop. Jumping up to cue ball and look at the position they have.
He's a measured individual, is Tyler Styer, but he walked to the table there very briskly. You could see he fancied this.
We need to leave an angle on the 2. Don't want to go forward. Stay away from the 3, stay away from the pocket. Oh, hello. That's a quality shot, Phil. He could play it negative, stop it, give an angle to Woodward. No, he played a stunned run through, getting that much closer to the 2. That was a quality shot by Styer.
There's a hum around the arena. A hum of worry.
Quiet down, please. Quiet down when the
Shouts
players
of
are at
Europe,
the table.
but
Thank
sitting
you.
in their chairs. There's nothing they can do.
Please, not when they're actually at the
I
table.
backed Styer 4 years ago at the Derby. I didn't know him. He was counting his money, his last dollars, deciding whether to rebuy in the banks or save his money for the rebuy in the 9 ball. So I asked him what he was doing. He explained it, and I could, I see him walk around there. I figured he was a nice guy, so I staked him in the banks. Now he's here from Wisconsin. Styer doing it together with Skylar Woodward.
If you go to the States, on the car number plates for Wisconsin, it says America's Dairyland. They call guys from that state cheeseheads.
Well,
here, he's being a big cheese.
4 more shots for the cheese. Key shot here. Played as well. With determination and conviction.
Styer and Skylar could be a commentator's nightmare. They're about to be a European nightmare. What a performance. God bless America. How about this?